Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Welcome, all. Thank you so much for joining us on this lovely Monday. I hope you all are doing well out there. We are very excited to get this virtual pub quiz underway. And you can get your team signed up this evening by coming on over to this here website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that website. This video stream is embedded directly on that page. Once you get there, we're looking for a team name and email address, and then you can let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. If you are a part of the league, you can see how your team is doing thus far in this current league season by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Hope you're having fun in this season so far. And if you're just playing casually here this evening or you want to get signed up for the league, it's definitely not too late. So simply say that you are in the league, and then we'll start keeping track of your scores every single time that you play with us here. And our season's going to culminate in a tournament of champions in which we will name a winning team. Congratulations from last season to We Drink and We Know Things, who are proudly wearing the crown in the standings right now. So enter in a team name, email address, let us know if you're in the league. Click that button that says join game. This evening, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Rounds 1 through 3 are question and answer style categories. Each of those themes are going to have 10 questions in them, and I'm going to be your guide through those rounds. I will ask you a question, and as I ask it, it will pop up directly on that virtual answer sheet. So you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. They may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority of your questions this evening are going to be short answer questions. Enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then please click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yes, there's a countdown timer. It is there to keep us on track. Make sure that you click the button before the timer expires. You can change your response as long as you still have time to enter that button before the timer expires again. Yeah, please feel free, change it up. Also, don't worry if you spell anything incorrectly. We have a wonderful system in place to handle such situations. Trivia Peter working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure that if you clearly deserve to get a point, you will get that point. Thank you so much, Peter. With Peter on the mind, I would love to say as well, happy anniversary, Peter. We are celebrating 7 years of marriage today. I love you so much. Thank you for being behind the scenes working this game and for living life with me. You're the best. If you're just joining us, hi there, welcome. You can get your virtual answer sheet right here, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in some sign-up details. Click that button that says join game. Our 4th and final category of the evening is a picture round, which will behave a little bit differently than the first 3 categories. I'll walk you through exactly how it's going to work when we get to that point of the game. Before we get to our first round officially, I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you abide by here this evening. Rule number 1, kindly do not cheat at this game. Let's find out what you know, not what you're capable of looking up. Play fairly, keep it fun for yourself and everyone else. No cheating. Rule number 2, please do not give away the answers in the chat. That is it. Those are the only things that we ask of you. Outside of that, let's have a fabulous time here tonight. It is your last opportunity to get signed up for the game before we dive into round number 1. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to be. Joining us tonight, the first team to get signed up, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to the most recent team to sign up, Trivia Rodrigo, and every team in between. We welcome you to tonight's quiz. I wish you luck. Let's do it, everyone. Round 1 this evening is in the category of Landlocked states. Landlocked states. Here we go. Round one. Question number one. What landlocked state is officially known as the Silver State due to the importance of silver to the state's history and economy? Name that U.S. state. The Silver State, a nickname for Nevada, is the Silver State. Hope you knew that one. Hopefully, not too difficult of a question to start off our quiz here this evening. Let's see how you did. 71% coming in with a correct response. Here's question number two. What landlocked state is home to Vanderbilt University and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park? The state in question is Tennessee. Your correct response for number two, Tennessee. Our third question of the night in our landlocked states round. The name of what landlocked state comes from a Spanish word and is believed by many to be describing the ruddy color of the area's sandstone? Thank you all so much in the chat for the anniversary well wishes. Much appreciated. Your correct answer for number three is Colorado. Colorado. Your correct response. Question number four. In the musical Oklahoma, a song tells us that the farmer and what other person should be friends? Name that other person. That song from Oklahoma is about how the farmer and the cowman should be friends. Cowman. Your correct answer for number four. What is a cowman? I want to know. Is this a man who is a cow? Your fifth question in round number one. What Cornhusker state lends its name to a 1982 acoustic Bruce Springsteen album, and a 2013 black and white Bruce Dern movie. Name that state. This is amazing. Don't have a cowman, said Bart Simpson in Oklahoma when he was playing curly. Your answer for number five, that state is Nebraska. Your correct response, Nebraska. Our sixth question. Oh, look at that. 97% of you got that one correct. I'm going to go ahead and call that a social. Well done. Our sixth question of this round. What is the capital of the landlocked state of Missouri? Name Missouri's capital. Some big cities in Missouri include Kansas City, St. Louis. The capital, however, is Jefferson City. Your correct response for number six. Our seventh question of round number one. Pennsylvania is mostly landlocked, except for a small portion to the northwest, which borders which of the Great Lakes? Name that lake. That lake in the northwest corner of Pennsylvania is Erie. You know, the namesake of Erie, PA. Erie, your correct response for number seven. Question number eight. With Quebec to its north and Massachusetts to its south, what is the only landlocked state in New England? At first, I thought you were not a fan of Erie, Pennsylvania, but now I think you're just making a Halloween joke. I'm for it. Erie. Boo. I have an answer for you all for number eight. That only landlocked state in New England is Vermont. Is your correct answer for number eight. Two more questions in this round. Here's number nine. Prior to its official statehood, the southern portion of what 48th state was acquired by the Gadsden Purchase of 1853? Name that state. That 48th state is Arizona. Arizona. And we are on to our final question of round number one, this landlocked states round. Here's number 10. What Great Plains state, nicknamed the Sunflower State, is the birthplace of Janelle Monáe, Aaron Brockovich, and Amelia Earhart, amongst many, many, many other people? But name that state, please. The Sunflower State, aka Kansas, is your correct response for number 10. Hope you did well in round number one. Let us take a quick look at the standings one round into the game. We've got 3 rounds left here this evening. It looks like we've got a big tie right now for fourth place. These teams have 8 points. I think I got it. We drink and we know things 12, 17, and 69. The question marks, Portugal, the artichoke, bouncy boys, Avis and Bobo pieced it together, square wolves, jive turkeys, and the Helsinki syndrome. We've got a tie for second with 9 points between McClunky and pumpkin spice gravy. That sounds gross. And in the lead right now with a perfect score, 10 for 10, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Impressive first round to all of those teams. Let us see what happens in our next 3 rounds of the game. We do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would absolutely love to work with you. You can reach out to me. I am our private events coordinator. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. I'd love to work with you. It is always a joy when people reach out who play the virtual quiz or play with us in person, are already familiar with what it is that we do over here. And we are all about customizing our games to your interests. So shoot me an email, whether it's for a personal gathering or something corporate. We would love to be a part of it. Meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Our second round this evening is in the category of literary nicknames. Literary nicknames. Yeah. Question one. The opening of what Charles Dickens novel includes the narrator explaining that his real name is Philip Pirrip, but his infant tongue did not allow him to say the full name, and that he therefore just goes by the nickname Pip. Name that novel. Pip is the main character in Great Expectations, is your correct response for number one. Our second question in round number two. What English lord and poet, most famous for the poems Don Juan and Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, gave his fellow author William Wordsworth the very clever nickname Turdsworth? Name that poet and lord. Obviously had an excellent sense of humor. It's Lord Byron. Turdsworth. Love it. Turd Ferguson. Question 3. In a series of Judy Blume novels, including Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, Peter has a younger brother named Farley, who goes by what sweet nickname? What is Farley's sweet nickname? Farley, aka Fudge, as in Super Fudge. Fudge was his nickname. Our fourth question in round number 2. Known for having a very limited vocabulary, what large but gentle character in a Song of Ice and Fire series has the real name of Walder, or on the Game of Thrones series, Willis? Name that character. I wonder why they changed it on the TV series. My guess is that because of Walder Frey, they were like, let us not confuse these two names here. And they named him Willis instead. It's Hodor. Hodor is your correct answer for number 4. Our fifth question in round number 2. What character, who is the adopted daughter of Jean Valjean, had the actual first name of Euphrasie? Name that character. Avis and Bobo, you bring up an excellent point. Excellent point. Game of Thrones, not scared about reusing names. House of the Dragon, everyone's named Aegon. Yes, but Walder Frey, though, particularly horrible character. I can understand them being like, let's distance Hodor from that monstrosity. I don't know, though. I bet there's an article about it somewhere. There's a reason. An answer for you all for number 5. Jean Valjean's adoptive daughter, Cosette, is your correct answer for number 5. Our sixth question in round number 2. Jean Louise Finch is the narrator of the Harper Lee book To Kill a Mockingbird, but throughout the book, she is known by what nickname? Jean Louise Finch, aka Scout, is your correct response for number 6. Hope you got that one right. Let's see how you did. 81% coming in with a correct response. Well done. Here's number 7. Lori, whose real name is Theodore Lawrence, is the next door neighbor to the main characters in what book, which was first published in 1868? Name that book. Lori or Theodore Lawrence, the next door neighbor in Little Women is the book that was first published in 1868. Little Women. Our eighth question in this literary nicknames round. The antagonistic Marquis de Mertoya may have been called Isabel by her friends if she weren't so busy manipulating and corrupting people in what 1782 French novel? Your correct answer for number 8, that novel is Dangerous Liaisons or Les Liaisons Dangereuses, also acceptable. Wild how Cruel Intentions is just a retelling of Dangerous Liaisons. Like all the character names are even the same. Also, did you know that in the 1988 movie Dangerous Liaisons, portraying the character, the Marquis de Mertoya, is none other than Glenn Close, everybody. There she is in the corner over there in that role, looking fabulous. As always, Dangerous Liaisons, your correct response for number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Here we go. Number 9. The Southside Writers Group was a name given to the collective of more than 20 Black writers from Chicago, which included what author of the 1940 novel Native Son? The author of Native Son is Richard Wright, is your correct response. Right. One more question in round number 2. Then we'll be halfway through the quiz. Here's number 10. What cousin of the character nicknamed Prince of Cats in Romeo and Juliet is depicted swooning after her former beau, Romeo, in a 2022 movie starring Caitlin Dever? Name that character. We're looking for the name of the cousin of the Prince of Cats, who is played by Caitlin Dever in that 2022 movie. Once again, we're trying to help you out. We got those hints in the chat. I know the question is a little misleading here. I bet some of you figured it out. So Tybalt is the Prince of Cats, but that's not what we're looking for here. Tybalt is the cousin of Juliet. Juliet, also the cousin of this character that was Romeo's beau. It's Rosaline. Rosaline, your correct response for number 10. Put that one last because we knew it was a little bit tricky. Let's see how you did here. 41% coming in with a correct response to number 10. Let's check in with our standings halfway through the quiz. We currently have a tie in sixth place with 16 points. We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 69. Swearwolves and the Helsinki Syndrome, a tie for third with 17 between McClunky, Avis and Bobo, and Pieced It Together, and a tie for first place with 19 points each between Pumpkin Spice Gravy and Two for the Drinks, Two for the Snacks. All right, everybody, round number 3 coming at you all right now. Let's do it. Oh, first though, I do want to say our next quiz is going to be on Wednesday, and you can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And please stick around after our Wednesday quiz. Immediately after our quiz on Wednesday is the movie quiz, which is on the same Twitch channel, but you can get your virtual answer sheet for that game by going to play.themoviequiz.com. This week, the movie quiz is all space themed. So if you're a fan of space movies, study up, get ready for that Wednesday game. And please check out our Wednesday quiz as well, right here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Our third category of the evening is Aru. That's the theme. We got questions about werewolves and wolves in round number 3. Here we go. Aru! Question 1. Even though What 2010 film remake starring Benicio del Toro was not a theatrical success, it still won an Academy Award for Best Makeup. Never saw this one. It did not look particularly appealing, but nonetheless, Rick Baker and his team won an Oscar for the makeup in the remake of The Wolfman, is your correct answer for number 1, The Wolfman. Question number 2, in folklore, werewolves are sometimes alternately called what L word, which stems from ancient Greek for wolf human? Rick Baker apparently has mastered doing werewolf looks, winning an Oscar for another Wolfie movie as well. Your answer for number two, that Greek word is lycanthrope or simply lichen. If you put lupus or lupine, those are actually from a Latin origin. Lycanthrope is what we were looking for. Question three, a follow up to The Secret of the Kells and Song of the Sea, the 2020 animated movie The Wolf Walkers is the final entry in a trilogy about the folklore of what country? I have an answer for you for number three. The Wolfwalkers is from Ireland. All three of those movies about Irish folklore. Ireland, your correct response. Question number four. Rob Zombie directed the fictional film trailer featured in Grindhouse called Werewolf Women of the SS. And he also directed the 2022 movie version of what 60s TV series that features a werewolf like character? Name that TV series turned movie. I agree completely, Peter. This trailer does look absolutely wild. It is out now. You can find it on some streaming services. This is Rob Zombie's version of The Munsters, is your correct response for number four. If you didn't know about it, you were probably like, is it the Adams family or is it the Munsters? If you went with the Munsters, as 59% of you did, you got that point there for number four. Here's our fifth question in this wolves and werewolves themed round. Since retiring from Major League Baseball in 2016, who has become the chairman of Presidente Beer and part owner of the NBA's Minnesota Timberwolves? Name that person. That former Major League Baseball player who's a part owner of the Timberwolves is A Rod, Alex Rodriguez. Your correct response for number five. Our sixth question in round number three. Julie Delpy played the werewolf character Seraphine Pigeot in what 1997 movie set in her home country that was a sequel to a 1981 movie? The 1981 movie, as Trivia Man was talking about in the chat earlier, is An American Werewolf in London, which apparently Rick Baker had an Academy Award given to him just for fun, just a made up one, a new one. It was so good. But the sequel, Julie Delpy, is French. It's An American Werewolf in Paris, which I do not think they made up any special awards to help that movie out. No, pretty sure. I watched a I watched a scene from this movie today. I really don't think so. Okay, our next question, number 7. In the lyrics to Warren Zevon's song Werewolves of London, he says he's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in blank. What English county fills in that blank? He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent is your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. The 2021 movie Werewolves Within has an 86% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and holds the distinction of being the best rated film based on what kind of property? If anyone out there is looking for like a fun, funny Halloween-y movie, this is a good one to watch. Werewolves Within, really enjoyed it. And it is based on a video game. Notoriously bad movies based on video games. The highest percentage after Werewolves Within, with that 86%, Sonic 2 has a 69%, then Detective Pikachu 68, and the original Sonic the Hedgehog has 63. So Werewolves Within, I mean, I've never heard of that video game. 41% of you got that one right. So some of you maybe have, or you just used your intuition there. Well played. We've got 3. Oh, no, pardon me. 2 more questions in this round. Then we're moving on to the picture round. Here's number 9. The Apennine wolf is the national animal of what European country? Due to the folklore surrounding its capital city and Romulus and Remus suckling on the teat of a she wolf. It's Italy. Italy, the Apennine wolf. 53% of you got that one right. And we're on to our final question of this round, the 2022 MCU special Werewolf by Night. is directed by what person, who's best known as a composer? He wrote the 2016 Marvel Studios opening fanfare and is a frequent Pixar composer, having written for the movies Coco, The Incredibles, and Up. Name that person. Absolutely in contention as the next John Williams. Uh, his name, Michael Giacchino, is your correct response for number 10. And this one was my hint of the night. Follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith. I give away a hint every single time we bring you a quiz. Our next quiz, of course, coming up on Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Keep an eye out on Instagram for my next hint. Our final theme of the night coming at you in one moment. First, let's check in with our standings. As things stand going into the final round, we've got a tie for fourth with 25 points between We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 17. Avis and Bobo and Pieced It Together in third right now with 26 points. We Drink and We Know Things 69. In second with 28 points, Pumpkin Spice Gravy. And in the lead with 29 points. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our final category of the evening, the picture round. We're talking all about cartoon mascots. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of cartoon mascots, and it is your job to name the brand that they represent. Please be as specific as you can be in your answers. I will be displaying the images next to me one at a time. They also are embedded directly on your virtual answer sheet. The entirety of round number 4 tonight is going to be short answer. So get ready to type or tap in your responses. Let's do it, everybody. Please name the brand that this mascot represents. This mascot's name is Buzz the Bee, but what we were looking for is the brand that bee represents, which is Honey Nut Cheerios. Your correct answer for number 1. Image number 2. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. That was a true social, a real 100% we're looking at. Well done. Number 2, please name this brand. Couple of cereal mascots back to back. This guy is Toucan Sam, who represents Fruit Loops. Your correct response for number two, Fruit Loops. It looks like Peter is saying you're spelling this incorrectly by spelling it correctly. I would love for you to see how it's actually spelled, which is Frootloops. 100% of you got that right. You know your cereals. Image number three, kindly name this brand. Peter, if you did the timer already, please let me know in the chat. I didn't see it. There it is. Beautiful. Charlie the Tuna, representative of the brand Starkist, is your correct answer for number three. Image number four, please name this brand. This here, representative of Green Giant. It's the Jolly Green Giant. Green Giant, your answer for number four. I bet you got that one. Our next one, image number five. 88% of you got that one. Here's our next one. Name this brand, please. Your correct answer for number five is Pillsbury. It's the Pillsbury Doughboy over here. Hope you got that one right. Oh, the tiniest little pot holder for him to hold the tiniest pot you ever did see. Our sixth image in this round. First, though, we got another social. Number six, name this brand. That Pillsbury Doughboy is a freak who's cooking other dough folk. Absolutely. Yes, trivia man. I think that's the case. Image number six. This fella represents Monopoly. Your correct response for number six. You're doing great in this round. Peter wondering, easiest picture round ever? Perhaps. I don't think so. But the Pillsbury Doughboy, we all know, is a cannibal now. Let's see how you did here. 97% got Monopoly. Well played. Not quite as social by our standards tonight. Here's image number 7. Name this brand. Absolutely similar vibes to that scene in the new Ghostbusters movie. I feel you, Peter. Your answer here for number 8. Oh, pardon me, number 7. This is the Michelin Man who has a name. His name is Bibendum. Bibendum. Not sure how to say it. It's super French, but it's the Michelin Man. Michelin, your correct response. Image number 8. Please name this brand. Your correct answer for number 8, it's Vlasic. Vlasic pickles. Your correct response. 2 more images here, and then we've got the tiebreaker question to close out tonight's game. Here is number 9. Name this brand. This guy with a I think it's a hat he's wearing. I always thought maybe it was his hair, but I think it's a hat. It's a Hawaiian punch that it represents. Hawaiian punch. And we're on to our final image of this round. Then we'll have that tiebreaker question. As always, your goal with the tiebreaker response is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. You can guess over or under the number in the event that your team is part of a tie. Whatever team is closest to the correct number is going to break that tie. Here's number 10, then we'll do the tiebreaker. Name this brand. This is the mascot for AOL America Online, AOL Instant Messenger, Fine. AOL, your correct response for number 10. Tiebreaker coming up in one moment. I hope you all had a great time with the game here tonight. Please consider leaving a tip this evening to show your appreciation for what we're doing. These widgets are on your page at the bottom. Check them out. Dante really wants to be put down. It's happening. Goodbye, Dante. Help us out if you can via a donation. Let's check out that tiebreaker question. In what year was the Michelin Man, Bibendum, first introduced? Name that year. Helsinki, that would have been an excellent tiebreaker question. But I don't know where we'd find that data. I like the idea, though. The Michelin Man, Bibendum, was introduced in the year 1894. That's a very early patent for a character of this sort. 1894. No one got it right, which is a relief to me because I wouldn't want you to get the tiebreaker correct. I hope you all had a great time playing here tonight. Let's head on over to the winner's circle, see what happened tonight. We will be posting the results of the tiebreaker tomorrow on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. Keep an eye out to see what happened with the tiebreaker here tonight. If you ended up in the top 15 or so teams, you'll likely see your name in that grouping. Coming in 19th place tonight with 27 points, Team Cockroach. In 18th with 28, Bouncy Boys. Tied in 16th with 29, Brusual Suspects and Team Cockroach. The Next Amputation. In 13th place with 30 points each, J and J, The Question Marks, and Jive Turkeys. Tied in 11th tonight with 31 points, The Rubber Yolks. And so Jay-Z's Hall Pass is Chris Gaines. In 10th with 32, Swearwolves. In 9th with 33, The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 7th with 34, McClunky and Avis and Bobo. In a tie for 4th with 35, We Drink and We Know Things 12, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and pieced it together. In 3rd place with 36 points, We Drink and We Know Things 69. In 2nd tonight with 38 points, Pumpkin Spice Gravy. And our winners tonight, they missed 1 point all evening. Impressive score, 39 out of 40. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It's been a pleasure being your host this evening, everyone. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you so much, Peter, for keeping things running smoothly behind the scenes tonight and for your fun facts about Bibendum, the Michelin Man, the oldest currently running mascot. Amazing. Thank you, Cullen, for making this game possible. And thank you to Murr for creating the software that you all played the quiz on this evening. Hope you had a great time. We'll see you on Wednesday right here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Until then, be well, everybody. See you soon.